Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Trail Expedition. This is going to be episode 5 of the trailer build. So what we're going to do today is we're going to add shocks to this trailer. That way when we're going down the road, it's not such a bumpy ride. It's such a short and light trailer that pretty much any potholes or anything you hit in the road, it's just this thing's jumping up and down. So we're going to add on some cheap shocks off Amazon just to see if that's going to help us out.
It's going to be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
So we're at Chase's shop today because he's got all the welding equipment here. I've welded once or twice in my entire life. I'm not very good at it. Chase welds all the time. He's much better at it. So that's why we came over here. Essentially what we're thinking, we came down here and kind of measured some things out. So this is the bracket that we're going to mount to the actual tubing. And then this will be the bracket up here. And then we're just going to drill a hole right in the middle and these will be welded on. And then our shock essentially is going to sit kind of right in that general area. So there, bolt through here, and then right around in there. You guys get the idea. So the next thing we need to do is take a flat disc and just kind of clean up this area, clean up this area. That way Chase has a good surface to get his welder onto. So one of the things that Chase had suggested was, and I think it's a pretty good idea, so on the rear here, or on the driver's side, we're going to mount this one to the rear, and then on the opposite side, what we're going to do is we're going to mount it to the front. That way you have shocks kind of going both ways. So we're going to clean this side on the opposite and then right up there. All right, so I think we have good enough surface to get those welds on. I'll have Chase come take a look at it just to be sure. But yeah, next step is let's get these things on here. So now that we got those holes drilled out, we took the trailer all the way on its back end. And then that way it just gives Chase more room to get in here and get to those spots that we can weld in.
13 3/4. You've got 5 inches.
That's what she said. Perfect. Yeah. They say the more 90 degree you can get it, the better the shock's gonna work, so.
We may have to trim that off because that's... Well, I mean, that's pretty darn straight.
Yeah, that looks, I think that's gonna work really good.
Yeah, you bolt one in here.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's removable. So yeah, grind that off of it. Yeah. And I'll get my welder hooked up.
Alright. So it's got the first piece tacked in on the top, and we're just kind of lining everything up and just make sure it's, I mean, I think it looks really good right there.
Yeah. Let me send it home.
Send her.
That's tacked. I'll burn this one in and then we'll
Get the other side. Good deal. So the lower mounts Chase just actually had sitting in his garage here. I ordered some off Amazon, but they're still not here. They're on back order. So he was nice enough to just let me use these. I don't think that's going anywhere. So we got the shocks in, and Chase is just going over here and going nuts with other projects. I was like, well, wouldn't it be cool to do this? And so now we're building a mount for the propane tank. So I have a little propane tank that we're going to put right here. And I had this extra scrap metal in the house, so I brought that over, and he's just going to throw a couple tacks on this, and that way it's just going to be a spot that the propane tank can sit right on. Oh, also, he did this. Welded that on for me. What else? What else? Oh, you welded these on. Just welding everything over here. What?
Close your eyes. Almost the right spot.
It's just your fender's a little loose.
Yeah.
You know what you should do?
Run it that way.
Run it this way and then put a wing nut on.
Oh, yeah, good idea. But then again, someone could steal it easier that way. That would probably work.
The same. That's right.
A little longer. Yeah. So the only reason I put it in the other way is that way, you know, that's
Yeah.
locked in, so no one can just like take off with my propane.
Yeah.
Is it the same thread pattern? It's like this.
Yeah.
You think 2 of them?
Yeah, probably.
It's gonna be close. It's gotta be close. Man, look at that. Would you just look at it?
Just look at it.
Just look at it. Yeah, it turned out really good. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got to tighten this bolt down a little bit, but I mean, it shouldn't go anywhere. So a huge thank you to Chase for letting me use his shop and his welding skills. There's no way I was going to be able to do this portion of the project without him. I think the shocks turned out great. He got them to just about a 90 on both sides. So on the driver's side, he put towards the rear, and then the passenger side more towards the front. I'm hoping this will help smooth out the ride quite a bit. When I get home, I'll just hit it with a little bit of black spray paint as well, just make sure it doesn't rust. But yeah, I think overall it turned out really good. He was able to mount this up for me. I welded that right onto the frame. And then, like I said, he welded this on and then welded that on. I just need to learn how to weld. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So anyway, I think that's all right. Appreciate it. Well, I think that's going to be the end of this video. We're just going to get things cleaned up here, and then we're going to head on home. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.